Thank you very much. Thank you, President. President, honourable colleagues, this is not the first time I take part in such a debate on the budget of the Council of Europe, and of course the expenditure of the Parliamentary Assembly of the Council of Europe. Unfortunately, what I notice is that year after year, no matter what we say, no matter what we do, the resources made available to us are decreasing. And I'm turning over here to the representatives of the Committee of Ministers. There aren't many of you here this afternoon, not here to listen to what we have to say. I mean, what we're about to say, what's going to be said in this chamber this afternoon, does that mean that you're not interested to hear what we have to say? And yet, it's up to you to make sure that the message is passed on. We are the representatives of national parliaments. It's important that our message is conveyed to the government representatives that you represent here today. Mr. Mignon has made some excellent statements. Everything is in the reports. The Court of Justice of the European Union, the budget of that court is higher than the global budget, the overall budget of the Council of Europe. I'm not talking about voluntary contributions because we can't live off voluntary contributions alone. But when I talk about the overall budget, the global budget of the Council of Europe, I'm including the budget of the European Court of Human Rights. I'm also talking about CPT and its budget. I'm talking about pharmacopoeia. I'm talking about all the different tools that are made available to us to try to do our job, to try to do what we have to do. So the question that has to be raised is the following. The Council of Europe, does it or does it not have a future? I'm convinced it does, personally, but that means getting the resources. We need the money. We shouldn't hear pretexts being used in order to cut our budget. We have the right to operate. Considerable efforts have been made over the last few years in order to try to curb the operational costs of this organisation. We can't do more than this, because if we do more than this, quality will drop. Those who work for the Council of Europe will suffer. And we're very lucky in the Council of Europe. We have staff who are dedicated, of the highest calibre, who believe in the Council of Europe. So that being the case, we need to pay them a decent salary. Unfortunately, there will come a time, or there could come a time, when we'll no longer be able to do that. So I turn to the ambassadors, excellencies, those of you who at least are here today, please make sure that you listen to what we're saying, and please make sure that our message is conveyed to those who have the power to decide on these matters, because we are parliamentarians, we represent the people. Please, I urge you to give us the resources that we need. Don't make further cuts. I know that, by stealth, in a way, the resources that we have available to us are cut a little every year. Now, I'm being very loud. I have a bit of a reputation in that respect, but I'm being loud on purpose because I think it's important for your governments to hear us. Thank you.